good afternoon, good morning, well, good day. I hope it's a good day for you. Our Steris here, starting epic difficulty on our Spellbreaker. What I just wrote on the Discord, I'm gonna repeat it here on stream. Don't really know for how long we're gonna even approximately be able to stream today. Our regional emergency schedule about the power. Think we got like a huge attack, drone attack this evening, this night, rather to say, 15 drones. Some of them damaged energy infrastructure again. So yeah, a shortage of electricity all over the region. Odessa city completely without electricity right now, if I understand correctly. It's like another region. It's not my region, but like our three regions: Odessa, Kiev's region, and I think the Dnipro region have very bad with electricity because of that drone attack. So that's how we like starting the stream for like past months or more. But welcome Memento Mori. Welcome guys. So I'm epic difficulty. Probably gonna start right away with changing our gear. Level 50. But yeah, like I imagine our resistances are not very good right now. Let's see, 18 fire resistance and elemental resistances. Okay, so like, you know, vitality resistance still 80, which is good. It's just like our elemental resistances are suck. Alright. Can we do something with that? We sure can, First of all, maybe we can get a Crystal of Erebus over here. Let's see. Piercing, bleeding, poison, resistance, dexterity. Maybe I shouldn't change anything and wait until level 55 so we can get a Jade Emperor for 50% or more, 68% rather to say elemental resistance, and then to cover everything. Then tomorrow I need to do Atlantis at normal and epic and Ragnarok at epic to get my missing charms and relics. Well, after I finish sorting my vault, that is. Next year, probably. Well, a good thing the next year is not that far away, is it, mate? Okay, guys, we're starting. So our DPS damage and stuff should be really good right now. Right, in fact, we went from last part for Ragnarok on normal difficulty so easy. Don't believe we have like any problems first two acts here on epic.
Strength, please.
So that's why I was saying maybe I should keep like my gear without changing right now.
Hail, travelers! Store your
There's a
things
couple
with
of items
me.
like I can change into. But yeah, the first thing is like level 55 Talisman of Jade Emperor, which is gonna give me that basically elemental resistance I'm missing. I maybe can get, like I say, a Crystal of Erebus over here for more poison resistance and stuff. I think I'm gonna miss +1 to all skills. +1 to all skills. I don't have like any means to get it right now. That's one thing. Apart from if I put like there's okay, so there's Alexander Kurassis, for example, but I don't think it's better than my current one. Like I'm gonna lose elemental resistances. So this was apparently this Tiffany Laser thing, two part of the set, giving me a bunch of resistances. I can't possibly replace them right now. Just can't. So like running with the slow resistances, we do have a good health pool and some health reach on attack, so we should be able to fare okay, basically. Should be able to fare okay for now. But up until level 55, I don't think I want to replace anything. Maybe just forgo like +1 to skill and get myself a demon blood here. I mean legendary crystal. So poison the white. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. It's a safer option. +1 to all skills doesn't really matter that much right now. Doesn't really matter. We're still kind of OP. So if you like remove this Shadow of
Hear me.
Erebus from here and get myself more resistances to poison and elementals, that will be like on more safer side than we currently are. Yeah, let's do this. Let's play it smart. Let's play it smart. Our DPS very good, so that +1 to all skill will, like I say, will not be detrimental for me. Will not be like important. But okay, remove a relic. Remove a relic. It goes over here. I probably, you know what? I probably should
Sky.
remove the relic from
I'll
my
hold your
sword as
wings for
well.
you.
Have the one with attack speed. All right. Attack speed damage converted to health. Maybe I should have ground the mace over here. It's like more strength, some life leech. That's like mean more damage too. Let's see how much of DPS is gonna change for me. This sword giving me like physical damage, so that's like one thing. Okay, let's see. If I put my strength to this point, get this sword. Yeah, our attack speed decrease it. Our average damage increase it. But I don't really know. I don't really know. Then we can get like a Valor of Achilles. Then we can get Valor of Achilles with physical damage bonus on this instead. Because we're getting like a life leech from it already. That should we do. That's actually what we should do. Okay. Okay, you know, like sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. So like we're removing this sword. Removing this sword. Getting like Valor of Achilles with attack speed. Embodiment. Right, embodiment. Incarnation. We need an incarnation one.
You're
Get back to Titan Crestwald here. So what we're doing, we also like removing the relic from here. Getting relic for the sword. Achilles. Okay, more attack speed, more physical damage. Oh, wait, okay, this one also have an incarnation physical damage 25. Yeah, that's the right one. We need the incarnation here as well. Percentage damage. Okay. A duplicate. So this we put in here. This we put in on a helmet.
goods are safe. You can store your goods with
Looks
me.
should be looking good here. Okay, yeah. So first of all, go helmet. Go helmet.
So long.
Let's put Valor of Achilles on the mace. Alright. Get some strength up. Dude, I put in points into energy. I'm a fool. Okay, it didn't went that the attack speed didn't went to like to maximum value, but our overall damage increased to this. Okay. And 41 poison resistance, 38 fire resistance and stuff. So we more or less okay here too. We need to replace the artifact just after this. Memory, so the thing just say damage. So if there's like, no other for, I guess it's like physical damage. Yes. Yes. There's no other damage is like equal to physical damage.
If you're going out there, don't go unprepared. It is not safe. Buy what you need here.
Okay, I don't need this meanwhile. Right, let's see how this is gonna work for
Goodbye, my
us.
friend.
Probably should work fine on yeah, like 6k? Did I just crit for 6k? I did. A little bit sad that we're not maximum speed, but I mean 100. Okay, we maximum speed if you spin. Never mind. I forgot we have other right movement speed and attack speed when we have my own slot on. So I make a right decision here. The game just frozen for me for some reason. What the heck? That's the first time it's happened for so long. What's going on, guys? Oh my god. We back. We back. Is something with the processor? I don't know. Like everything was freezing, even my stream over there. Yeah. So Memento Mori is saying, "Damn, I need to start the vault again." Dude. Yeah, I made the tabs for damage and physical damage. If it's the same, it should be like the same tab, yeah. Well, I mean, you can have two tabs. It's just like getting more tabs for a future world. If you get even more items in the future, so it doesn't really matter that much. The game should use more precise terminology. Well,
You defeat
there's worse thing that like damage and physical damage like um, vitality resistance and
How have we offended?
life leash resistance. I think that this two like the most confusing thing about Titan Quest. Also, like Titan Quest never like explaining the shield, how the shields works. So that's like another a big oversight for especially if you're a new player. Any new player like me and Cladin would think if you see the block chance on a shield and a block in damage, you would think that when you block in, you have like some chance to like just reduce the damage of attack by the number of the shield blocker damage. But this is actually not true. hmm This is not how the shield works in Titan Quest. Yeah, there's a vitality decay, and the vitality decay is like a vitality damage, so it's like vitality damage by the dot thing. So there's like nothing confusing about that, more or less. But no idea if the life leash. No, it's not life leash. So before this, right? There was like special when Titan Quest was released. There was like this life leash attacks. There was life leash attack, but it became the legacy attack, legacy resistance, with anniversary edition or something,
A human. I am Telis.
and then incorporated. They basically incorporated vitality resistance or a life resistance into vitality resistance. They even like if you like watch like videos from like year ago on my streams, I was saying like always we checking out vitality resistance, and it's even gonna show it in description to vitality resistance, reduce damage from all vitality and life leech attacks. That's what we're gonna say here on vitality resistance. Some couple of months ago, couple of patches ago, they just removed this description for vitality resistance, and they probably make the life leech resistance another like resistance, but a hidden one, because they also like incorporate new items in the new DLC that have actually specified specifically have some leech resistance properties. So this is very confusing. This is what I call very confusing. I just sought after the terminology. Fuck this. Yeah, the Titan Quest Vault helped me like quite a bit, and like I mentioned before, in sort and sync, make my streaming like way more enjoyable, and make my loot and sync way more enjoyable as well. But the Titan Quest Vault, unfortunately, not a real database, so you need to do like all the sorting manually and stuff. In that regard, I'm enjoying more of the Grim Dawn Grim Dawn Stash. Grim Dawn Stash is like a real database for Grim Dawn, and it's like really easy to sort out the things out of it. You don't need to do like any manual, manual filters and stuff, manual storages to find your items. Just make your query into the database, and you're good. Mm-hmm.
The way is clear. Now I can make the jump.
Yeah, the only those dabblers, pure sloths, not true to the terminology. The only issue is the vault is that like given wrong level requirements, it's often by 1 through levels. Yes, there's something like wrong level requirements, especially if you notice the items that you use legendary craftsmanship on, right? You modify them with legendary craftsmanship quests from Ragnarok. They often, more often than not, they show in the wrong level for items. In a Grim Dawn stash, you don't need to go like to the character. You don't need to like give the items to character in order to see its like true stats. All the stats you can sort out in a database and check take the best item out of all of them. So very easy to use in that regard. But any means, I'm not complaining that much about Titan Quest Vault. Like I say, it's make my life very easy, but could be better, right? The problem, okay, yeah, tomorrow, just legendary and epic, so I put them in a transfer, load the game, and then I say can equip it because it suddenly says like level 42 instead of level 40. Happens to me all the time. Happens to me all the time, mate.
The necklace! I wonder if...
Yeah. Okay, there's a Shrine of Frostbite. Not an experienced one, don't care. Our immediate goal reach level 55 here for this character. You know, like, I actually a little bit lazy, right? I say we're not gonna like replace much of the gear, which we didn't. Because I'm a little bit lazy about it. We don't have that much of time, like, in terms of electricity here. So I want it to get more of the gameplay done, and we probably, like I say, good with the stats for 2 arcs at least, and then I would try to incorporate instead of this, try to get myself some Stonebinder calves Level 60 we can get like Stonebinding Calves with essence of order. Actually, additional bonus damage too.
Hold it there. If.
Will be really good. Yeah, man, tomorrow I put them in transfer, load the game, and then I see I can equip it because I suddenly say like yes, read that. So
If I look, to be honest, it is not.
yeah, and certain new items like trying to get like why I'm putting off this like certain my Owen Titan Quest Vault. It because like you every time you want to like choose the best item, you need to put into transfer and go to your character and check it directly in the game. Starts directly in the game, and this is like quite a tiresome process. I mean, not as tiresome if you had like some mule characters going, but it's still quite tiresome. I know they're working on Titan Quest World. I know they do, and I really appreciate it. Also, yeah, another point you mentioned, Memento Mori, is that like they're not consistent in their terminology. It's also partially because there's like many of other developers were involved in different developers, so to say, were involved in Titan Quest production, right? I mean, basically, when the Titan Quest started, that group of developers went for Grim Dawn, most of them. So like current group of developers is like completely different kind of developers. And I did mention it when they released the Eternal Embers, the guy who was responsible for designing items for like breastplates and sets for Eternal Embers. Had no idea how Titan quests even work, right? That's why this like those items looking so garbage for level 60, 65. Five hundred DPS over here with banner and um, Dark Covenant. Not bad at all. The only thing I like in terms of like items design about Eternal Embers is like probably its weapons,
Pelennor
right?
Valley lies.
There's also like the new Chaos set, right, and Immortal Hero sets from Hardcore Dungeons that are actually doing some shit. It's actually they're actually good. Okay, let's go and turn in the quest for Leonidas before I forgot about it and miss my skill point.
So, go on, don't make him wait.
So you're go now.
We did learn it on in a previous playthrough that missing this quest.
Old
If I
Hippias
didn't
was
turn a
born.
quest before Athens, alright, we're gonna miss one skill point forever. Quite unpleasant experience. Let's group up those boys around, like, so I can use the whirlwind, kill them like faster. Yeah. This way. I'm getting closer to like true boss fight with Boar Snatcher soon. But like my critical damage not as big as I imagined it would be, like only like 3k. And it's not always right. Well, our offensive ability dropped down when we replaced it the Fate Sword, because the Fate Sword did have like a little bit of offensive ability on it. 950 still should be good. Okay, we like should go, get in like a lot of damage to undead here, so with a death sword and stuff. Yeah, like 4k, almost 5k crits here and there. There are 600 to 700 crit. Not bad. Destroying and undead with this build will be enjoyable. Let me tell you that. Okay, potion of experience, please. Shrine of experience too. That's good, I'll take it. And as we should have that charms of the relics different in numbers and ethics of completion and bonuses for normal, epic, and legendary. They are, yes. There's like some bonus in completion that normal, the relics from a normal difficulty just don't have. For example, like Crystal of Erebus, right? Crystal of Erebus have bonus in completion on normal and epic difficulty +1 to all skills, but on legendary it's like +2 to all skills. But there's like some of this completion completely missing. It stand the reason, sir. Yeah, somehow like 7 bonus to normal, 8 in epic, and a 6 in legendary. 6 in legendary doesn't make sense, sir.
The water by our village.
Okay, guys, 3 bars away from leveling up, but we need to kill a boss here first. Right. The big bad spider who's snatching our boars. Look at this. The boar actually escaped, but not for long. His freedom didn't last it for long. I mean. Sometimes, you know, this particular boss fight, right? Sometimes you're gonna stumble about like spiders still fighting a boar. Sometimes the boar already dead. Sometimes they just both like aggro on me for some reason. Like I interrupted the role playing or something. And yeah, like sometimes like today the boar just gonna run away and escape without like the spiders notice. I'll need to be slaughtered by the mighty hero. Yeah, Achilles relic have 10, 9 and 8, for example. Mentor is saying.
Mortal. A naiad is a water.
That's like really strange, so. But you know what? Like it doesn't really matter for me that much because I can. Yeah, okay. So like it gonna help like with this bonus in completion, like I say, to see like what's giving you like for example bleeding resistance as well. But I think this kind of sorting is like overextensive. Like let me be honest here. Yeah, if you have some OCD, the Vault Soldier sorting is a torture. It's not overextensive at it or something. I think it is. It has to be done. I don't know about it, mate. Oh, like we're super slow here. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What is this? The spider venom in my blood. Okay, that was a very long slow. I had like 41 poison resistance.
You have cleansed. Thank you, stranger.
There must be order in my world. To put it back on the fountain. You know, there's also order in a chaos. I'm recently started reading supposed to be like a classic this century or the modern classic book called The Secret History by Tart. Tart is the author.
I
And you
used
know,
to
like
sell
it's
plows and scythes
not
to
the books
farmers,
I'm
but since
usually
the
reading,
monsters, it's
not the
been
books
swords
that
and
I'm usually
shields,
reading,
cleaves and spears.
not the writing style, rather to say. Um, so it's got me completely unguarded. Well, maybe not completely, but a little bit unguarded,
Farewell.
because there's like the author starting the book, very long book. Let me say that with a conclusion. It was some event that happened, and then through the random events in chaotic order, seemingly in chaotic order, it won't like to push us towards that event that happened like on the first pages of the book. And you know, I found this read actually quite enjoyable. The thing is, I'm a person of more or less, I like the order, a chronological order of events at least. But there is like some order in his chaotic writing, and there's like a lot of extensive, algorithms and stuff like he describing people and things and nature around, which is also like I'm gonna find like quite a bit of extensive. I'm not usually fond of this kind of book, but in his like or her writing style, it's making the picture of events like quite vivid for some reason. It's like painting all of these characters in your mind more vividly that it usually would be when you're reading like some, well, other sort of literature. So I'm so confused about that that I enjoying the book so far, and I can't explain why. Like I can explain, like I say, like this on some half a level, but half of that, like why I'm enjoying it, like I just can't explain yet. So this is all about order and chaos, basically. There is some order in the chaos. Can't say if I recommend the book, The Secret History, or not yet. I mean, I'm only barely through half of the book, and reading like some other stuff in parallel. So I don't know when I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, so far like the first like 30 pages of the book were very confusing before I like adapted to the writing style. I mean, like, speaking of a writing style, I'm greatly enjoying like something like the Harry Potter, for example, because the writing style itself was very good. And then like the Song of Ice and Fire, basically the uh, what the movie called, or the TV show called, the Games of Thrones, right? It has like very good like writing style, in terms like in it inducing you like it's giving you this all the cliffhangers, inducing you to read more and more, waiting for new books. Yeah, I read the Harry Potter books like in 2 weeks. Some a fair was into it, so I needed like to be informed. Yeah, I read. I read maybe twice through the Harry Potter. I just because I'm really like enjoying Rowling, Joan Rowling writing style. Obviously, I read like second time I read after like I forgot I forgot most of the book after the first time. You know, it was my memory.
The truth is, I'd have
The one
returned.
benefit of getting a bad memory
We've got troubles. The
is
dead
that can you
raise.
reread
So,
the
real
good
life.
books over and over and getting like something new and
Sword and shield, not your style?
experience
I think you'll find
all
what...
of those
Yes, a
feelings
good
you were
day.
feeling before and new,
Our chests are spacious and secure.
you know.
Bye!
Yeah, I wanted some more things to talk about as than undress. After reading, I found the Harry Potter stuff more worse than undress part. Never ever again I need booked for an affair.
Everyone's talk. Yes, I've all the Lucy's. That.
What about 50 Shades of Grey? But yeah, like those oh dear Mother Monsters. That's a PS. Also, you read it? No, I didn't. Like I just heard it was popular among women at least. I had trainer coming to me with that stuff. I did not read it. Yeah, like back when the 50 Shades came, I was like my preferable genre of books. It's a fantasy books. So like I'm really rarely reading like when I was younger, like in the school, high school and stuff. I was reading a lot of classic literature and stuff, like you know, like classic like Edgar Poe. Alexander Dumas, stuff like that, you know. So that kind of classic. Uh, and I had like different of like genres, but then like I get in like more into university, more into fantasy, and the fantasy became my preferable genre because just have like everything into it. It has basically what we call a fantasy, right? It had like everything. It has adventure genre, it has detective genre, it has romance. It has like slice of life, for example. It has everything into one mix of the fantasy, but it also has magic or like as fantasy elements. So yeah, that's why I enjoy it like quite a bit. So like the Secret History, for example, the book I'm reading is more like about you know the college lives of American students. So it's like quite different from a fantasy.